What's good, guys? My name is Ian, or you can call me Chaos Phantom. Um, if you know me as Chaos Phantom on YouTube. I'm gonna be posting, as you can tell by the title, my deck profile on Oracle Think Tank. So first off, a little introduction. My name is Ian. You can just call me Ian on this channel. So yeah, this is going to be the channel which I share with Chaos Reality, my cousin, for our Vanguard stuff only. So yeah, because we didn't want to clutter our Yu-Gi-Oh channels with Vanguard stuff, so we just decided to make a whole new channel and just share it and come up with some good content for everyone. So this is my Oracle Think Tank deck, like I said, and as you can probably tell by the title, it's a really fun deck. Only downside is it's pretty expensive to build. So yeah. Um, it's Tsukuyomi Ride Chain OTT deck, so obviously starting Vanguard will be God Hockey Chibiyoshi. Basically, at the beginning of your ride phase, you check the top 5 cards of your deck, and if there's a Crescent Moon there, you can secure your ride. So, yeah, pretty good. I'll start off with the grade 3s, actually. 3 full moons. I don't really see a difference between running her at 4 or 3, because either way, you're most likely going to get her out because it's a ride chain deck. So I decided to run at 3 so I can make room for grade 1s and grade 2s. Yeah, so I can make room for more grade 1s because boosters are pretty important in this deck. So 3 Tsukuyomis. I run 2 Amaterasu because she's broken. So any Oracle Think Tank deck would be running Amaterasu. And pretty much all the time she's going to be attacking for 14k by herself because it's really easy to maintain hand advantage in this deck. And then I run 1 Souffle in case I can't really get anything out. I just ride a Souffle. Because she's a 10k, and when she's boosted by an OTT, she gains 2. So, can be useful. So only 6 grade 3s. And then onto the grade 2s, obviously. 4 half moon Tsukuyomis. So yeah. Probably the most important effect to be able to get off, because if you can't get her Soul Charge 2 effect, then it's going to be really hard to set up for your big plays with Amaterasu or Blue Eye or Full Moon. So really important that you can get her effect off. To help with the Soul Charging problem for Red Eyes, when her attack lands, then you Soul Charge 1. It's good because 9k, which is, I guess, high for this deck, because, like I said, a lot of these are hitting for pretty low numbers. For now, I run 3 Wisemen. Eventually, these will become Toms, but since I don't have Toms, the next best thing, in my opinion, is Wisemen, since it is the 10k vanilla grade 2. So yeah, the only reason I have 3 is, number 1, I can't find room for a 4th one, and number 2, Tom is actually only really good late game, in my opinion, because you want to make it hard for your opponent to guard. So if you have like 2 Toms, as like wings and attack, you can only guard with 5k shields. And so you have, the best thing to have behind it is a Gemini. They're going to be dropping 2 cards every time, so just pick off 2 cards, attack with Vanguard. Really good. But until then, 3 Wisemen. Also self-explanatory, 4 Crescent Moon Tsukuyomis. Very important that you get this one, that you get this card out, like I said, so you can activate Half Moon's effect, which will set you up for future plays. So yeah, she has no effect besides the effect to search for full moon or half moon. Sorry. For Geminis, like I said, the deck hits for low numbers, so you're gonna want to get as many boosters as possible, and Gemini is the perfect booster because it's the AK vanilla. I run 2 Circle Magus because she's a 7k booster, which is really good because a lot of these are going to be hitting for 9k. You have Red Eye hitting for 9k, you have Half Moon hitting for 9k, and if you miss a ride, for Tsukuyomi, then Full Moon is going to be hitting for 9k. So having the 7k booster behind it is really good because then it'll be hitting for a magic number. And also when she hits the field, when she's called, you just take a peek at the top cards. It's really good. I use her more ways than one because it's pretty versatile. Not many people would agree, but I think it is. 2 Blue Eye, usually only have this behind a grade 3. You should only have it behind a grade 3. But it helps you get to your stack faster, and it has the condition is you need 6 cards in the soul. So like I said, it's really important that you can get cards in the soul to set up for your plays. So yeah. And then finally 4 perfect guards, because this deck has to be played really defensively, because of the low attack power. So yeah, 4 perfect guards. I find it funny that the Battle Sisters are nuns, but they all have some sort of gun. Just gonna point that out. But yeah, she's a badass. She has a minigun. Anyways, got a little sidetrack there. 4 heals. 4 heals, 4 draw, 8 crit. Pretty standard lineup. Psychic Bird is pretty good. It's really good. Because essentially it can possibly be a +3, I think. 3? 2? Some people may consider it 2 because you have to call it. But anyways, say drive check a critical, so you get a critical, right? Plus 5,000. Then next turn, say you need the extra card in the soul, just call it, put it to soul. Now you have enough cards in the soul to activate all your effects. And then from there, you just draw a card. So you get a card to replace it, and then you get the card in your soul that you need to get all your effects off. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good card. And then yeah, you draw a card. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like playing this deck, and if you have the money, you should definitely try to make it. It's definitely worth it. Really fun as well, like I said. So sorry if I sounded a bit repetitive. I'm pretty brain dead. I'm recording this pretty late at night. But yeah, if you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Later.